YouTube's what is up. Here we are in part 32 Pokemon Silver walkthrough. I'm finally back at it after a long break. As some of you know who watched my update video, I lost my computer, haven't been able to use it, so I had to get a new option to record these videos. Lost the progress that I had made, so I had to get everybody up back to Cianwood City. Went with the same team. I'll show you my team real quick here after I talk to Anthony Hiker. But pretty much the same team, all the same setup. So if you're calling me out a little bit different move set for a certain team, I'm sorry. Maybe there's a different move that I have for a Pokemon or some different items that I have. I apologize for that. But pretty much everything is the same. We're going to take a quick look. Pokemon, Crobat, Gatorade, which is for Alligator, and Magmar are all there. And then Sunkern, you know I do have a Sunflora, but I haven't been able to get the Sunstone at the National Park yet. You gotta win that contest, and they give you a Sunstone. Once I do that, I'm going to have my 2 Sunkerns, create an egg at the daycare. They don't have a level 5. I can evolve it to Sunflora at level 9 when it learns, before it learns Razor Leaf, so I can get that move. So it's going to be a little bit of time, and then my 2 other ones I don't think I have announced yet, but that'll be a mystery still. So I'm just going to get my guys healed up real quick. What the heck am I doing? Poke Center's over here. And then we're going to go face, what's his name? Chuck. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. So we're going to get them healed up real quick. We're going to face Chuck, and then we'll see if I also face Jasmine in this video. I'll be able to fly back, so I'll fly back to Olivine City. But it's been 2 years, so long time. How you guys been how you been doing? I'm sure I've lost a lot of you guys along the way. You're not following the walkthrough anymore, or new people jumping onto the game now. But hey, no pep talk here. Where's my guy? Where's my guy? Give me a little word of wisdom. So we're gonna take on all the guys in here. That reminds me, I believe I need to. Let's see, have I given Miltank strength yet? I can't remember. You just pick up strength. Yes, I did at Olivine City. So remember to do that before you come here, or else you won't be able to get to Chuck. And I'm going to use Crobat, flying type. I got wing attack with Crobat. That's one of the things I wanted with Crobat. Kind of really diversify its learn set. I even have Leech Life with it still, just to give it a bug type Pokemon. So Black Belt Yoshi. It's probably a pretty common Japanese name, I'm guessing. Hitmonlee, obviously referencing Bruce Lee. So wing attack all day. We're going to do that over and over. Take these guys down. I believe the next guy has a Hitmonchan. Or maybe he also has a Hitmonchan. I can't remember. Didn't check my Bulbapedia, my main source before that. And Crobat will probably get pretty close to 46 by the end of this gym. And right away, you ain't got no time to breathe. We martial artists fear nothing. So I'm just getting a sandwich right now between these 2 black belts. I think the other guy's name is Knob, and then there's a I'm trying to remember the other guy's name, like Lung or something like that. Some weird names in here. Maybe that's common in China or Japan or over there, but not to me. So Hitmonchan's down. Hitmonchan's pretty dope. You can get some good moves with it. Mega Punch, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Fire Punch it. Any of the punches. Fruit Punch. Mango Punch. I think. Words are useless. Let your fist do the talking. That's not what Gandhi said, man. There's a time for both. I don't know how to use either, though. I just use my Pokemon. I use my Crobat. With all caps. That's what I never really understood about the Pokemon naming in this game. I mean, you get to choose to name your Pokemon and use lowercase letters, but they still go with everything else is normal, lowercase, uppercase mix. But all these guys, they're straight uppercase. Everything is. And here's Machoke. As I said, this is a complete Pokedex walkthrough, so I pretty much caught all the Pokemon that I had in the previous half of the walkthrough, I suppose I would say. I won't obviously catch a Machoke and then, or Machop and then show you evolving it to a Machoke. You guys can figure that out. You know how to do that. But I will be going through, you know, each route where you can catch Pokemon in certain areas. Crobat speed's crazy, so don't forget, if you're one of those guys that plays online or against other opponents and you need speed, I think Crobat's ranked like the 14th fastest by like the 7th generation, or how many generations there are now. I'm going to use Miltank on my HM slaves. I got a Togepi and a Jigglypuff and a Paris that also do that dirty work. So this is the easy puzzle. It's a lot easier than the ice path. I remember being like 7 and going through the ice path and that just being the bane of my existence. It was so freaking hard for my recollection. So we got this baddie, and then we're going to have Chuck as well. There's Black Belt Lung. And I don't think you can catch a Mankey in Johto. I might be wrong. And pretty much any move besides Leech Life will be able to take this guy out. I really have to resist using my speed up option. Playing on an emulator, and you're given the opportunity to use speed up, so if I'm off screen I'm training, and I'm jamming the space bar. I'm afraid I'm going to break the space bar on this computer. But it allows you to really grind up your Pokemon a lot better than if you were just playing low speed. I don't even play any Game Boy games or handheld games on the handhelds anymore because of the speed up option, at least in RPGs. Obviously you don't want to be doing that in like Metroid or some game where you kind of need the game to be at normal pace, or the pace that it was intended to be played at. But I don't want to do that. I guess I could get Gatorade some stats. Crobat's kind of being selfish prick here. Just taking all the stats. He's totally juiced right now. He's at 45. Even the bats are juicing today. Haha, the bats. So we got Chuck left, and he's just got 2 Pokemon, so he's going to be pretty easy to take down. Sending all kinds of money. All kinds. To my mom back home in New Barktown. So you've come this far. Let me tell you, I'm tough. My Pokemon will crush stones and shatter bones. Watch this. Check it out. I just love how these guys talk huge game. Pretty much everybody in Johto does. Whitney's kind of a puss afterwards, starts to cry. Morty's pretty cool, but you know, then again he's all geeked out on that demon stuff. Wing attack this Primate. And the next guy up is going to be a Poliwrath, so I think it's level 30. Nothing really to be afraid of. I'm not going to change out any Pokemon here either. And wing attack again, take it out. I taught Thunder Punch to Magmar, so kind of that's what you got to do. You got to find those Pokemon that are all-rounded. So I'm going to gain tons of experience points there. Yeah, you're surprised that you lost. So I get the Storm Badge, 3K. And there's the badge. I live up to level 7. You can obey you now, and then you get Dynamic Punch as well. So Dynamic Punch. I was thinking of maybe teaching it to Magmar, just to give him fighting type, because I'm going to have a Thunder or Electric type, and then 2 fire moves, and maybe a fighting type to go along with it, in case I come across a normal type Pokemon, but it's only got 5 PP, so you don't really want to have a ton of those types of moves, just because they run out quick, and usually they miss quite a bit. So talk to his wife real quick. So she's going to give you Fly. Make sure you talk to her, or else this game will suck if you don't have this. I don't know, I'd probably give up if I didn't have Fly at times. So you're going to give that. I'm going to give it to Crobat real quick here. It's one of those HMs that it is worth teaching your Pokemon. And Yeah, he was getting a little chubby. And he's gonna... Yeah, I know. You're gonna can him now. Alright, so... I'm gonna hit up the pack real quick. Get my fly. There's Fire Punch. I don't really need that right now, but... Magma already knows, or knew it, but I think I deleted it at that point for... I think I might have it. I haven't used them in a while. Alright, so I'm probably going to ditch Swift, just because I want to have a bug type and a dark type in there, and ideally 2 flying types. Even though Swift's one of the better normal type moves in the game, I'd say. So, just consistent. I don't know, it's not going to win you any battles unless you're geeked up. Alright, Olivine City. We got to go up the lighthouse, chit-chat with Jasmine, get her out of her misery, and Amphros getting all healed up and everything. I think I got the secret potion. I believe I picked it up. I think I did it before, in the last video, or before I recorded this one, obviously, because new files and whatnot. But just go up the lighthouse. No easy way to do it. You got to go around the whole thing. It's not like they have a staircase at the front. Like, who designs a freaking lighthouse like this? Like, you got to go through the whole level to get to the next staircase. You ever think about the design? It just don't make no sense. I would have never thought of it as probably even a 15-year-old, but you know, I'm a little slow sometimes when it comes to logic. Drop down here, face everybody so you don't have to worry about any rando battles. Face that doofus, that dingus, and she's gonna ask for the potion right away. So you bring it up to her. She like knows you have it, so it's really freaky. It's telekinesis. So Amphros not gonna take it. If you give it directly, do it. So Jasmine's got to, and then you're gonna have to go face Jasmine now. That was weird, it like paused for a second. Oh, I'm so relieved. This is just so wonderful. Thank you very much. I will return to the gym. So Jazz is going to depart, and I'm going to depart as well. We're going to face Jasmine in the next video, take her down, and then start moving on to Mahogany Town potentially once I get my Sunflora.